Hello everyone, Lawrence Fleming here again. This is a quick Middle East alert. We know that Iran has been funneling all the arms they can to all of their proxies. Hamas, Hezbollah, anybody that they can, anybody who will fight for them so that they don't have to because they're cowards. But they can get everybody else to fight for them and they'll supply the arms. Imagine a drug lord or somebody that arms the locals to fight for him, but never leaves his mansion. Cowards, that's what they are. Of course, that's who Satan is. He's a coward. Okay, our alert is that Israel again attacked near Damascus. And I've mentioned it before, but that brings to mind Isaiah 17. So let's quickly take a look at that, and then I'll get back to what this is talking about. Isaiah 17, verse 1. Behold, Damascus will cease from being a city. It will be a ruined heap. The cities of Ar are forsaken. They will be for flocks which lie down. There won't be anything there to eat. They can go there and lie down, but there won't be anything there to eat. No one will make them afraid. The fortress also will cease from Ephraim. The kingdom of Damascus and the remnant of Syria, they will be as the glory of the children of Israel, says the Lord of hosts. Essentially, the words used there talking about Damascus was the same words used in talking about the Temple Mount. When the temple was destroyed, not one stone left on another. That's essentially the wording. There won't be anything left of Damascus. Now, they've held off on attacking directly, but that's because there's people there. They're trying to attack individual sites, and they've been going in with air raids for some time and bombing specific targets, very accurately bombing specific targets. 3 or 4, maybe 5 were killed in this one, I think. Mostly soldiers. Al Jazeera reports it as they're freedom fighters. The bottom line is that Israel feels the need that they have to go in and stop these shipments. And it's like our drug war in the United States. For every one that they catch, 1,000 sneak by and they don't get. It's a no-win situation, but hopefully it will lessen a little bit. And it lets them know that we mean business, or Israel means business. Damascus will eventually be attacked, but probably in a response to an attack directly from them on Israel. When's that going to happen? I don't know. The way that they attacked this time was different than what they did before. In the past, air flights go in, drop a few bombs, precision bombs, and get out. Well, Russia said don't do that anymore. And Israel did do a couple more runs, but we don't know the chatter going on behind the scenes. This time, surface-to-surface missiles. They didn't go in the air. Now, they're not going to be able to play that game very long. Putin basically is busy right now with Ukraine, so as soon as that's over with, he's going to focus his attention back here. Putin has already said that he completely supports the Palestinians. He's in favor of anybody but Israel. It's going to give him a good reason to attack Israel here in the Magog War coming up. But in the meantime, it's still continuing to escalate, inch by inch, step by step. And what's the old, that old comedy routine? The Hat Company. Slowly I turn, inch by inch. But they're basically doing this. They're keeping the rhetoric up. They're not dropping it. They're not saying, let's talk about it. Putin says, give me control of the Temple Mount so I can keep peace. And of course, the Palestinians will continue to do what they're doing, causing trouble. And any of those that are on the Temple Mount that are Muslim are taught from birth to hate Israel and to do everything you can to disrupt them. This is not going to be stopped by somebody going in there and negotiating. It's only going to be stopped by God. And when He stops it, they will shake in their boots if they think about it ever again. But we're not there yet, but we're getting closer. So I just wanted to give this heads up to you. At any given time, this powder keg could go up. They're playing hot potato right now. And when Putin gets through with Ukraine, and since we can see what he's doing, he's not trying to destroy the whole country. He just wants his corridor to the Mediterranean. Once he gets that, he also has a corridor to Syria. He will step in and escalate even more. And Russia's going to do the same thing that Iran's doing. He's going to get Syria and the proxies, I guess, of Iran to fight Israel. And they're going to be way over there on the other side, too far away to be directly involved, just like Iran is too far away. Well, they get attacked once in a while, but on a surface or in a ground war, Iran and Russia are too far to be directly involved. Get somebody else to fight your dirty battles for you. It's a smart move, but one of a coward. And Putin is a coward because he's working for Satan. Those in Iran, the Ebolas are also working for Satan. It's too bad that innocent people on both sides are going to end up dying from this. Especially those around the world when God finally, unleashes all of His wrath. Hopefully we're out of here. We're still in the high watch. We're coming up on second Passover in a couple of weeks. We've got big full moons. We've got eclipses. We've still got a asteroid or a meteor shower going on. Lots of things. Did you see all the planets in alignment a couple of days ago? Things in the heavens are taking shape. We've had the Revelation 12 sign, but where's the dragon? We're waiting on that. That kind of got everybody's attention, so now everybody's looking. We're waiting on the rapture, but don't change what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. We're doing some good. That's why we're here. Keep an eye on the Middle East. You can look at sources over there in the news. The Guardian is a good source for the Middle East, not for anything else. And Al Jazeera will tell you what their side says. You can't count on our media. I mean, Twitter may be a better place now, but it's not the end. And the world powers that are controlling things right now know that with our election coming up, they're running out of time to kick this over the goalposts of their winning side. Something's going to have to happen here or around the world to get everybody focused off of what's going to happen here. They're not going to give up. They've taken us down the wrong road a long way. If we can completely take the government back, put someone like Trump back in place again, whether you like him or not, he did better for the country than the people that are in there now. If we can take it back, they're going to lose all their gains. And people are smart now. They know what's going on. They stole the last election. Whether you like it or not, that's the truth. If you tell me that I'm a liar, you get your one statement out and then I'll block you. It is the truth. If you're going to walk around with blinders on, you're not going to see the rapture either. It's time that we focus on the truth. We don't have a lot of time left, and we got to get our message out. I will eventually have this channel probably taken down. I won't do it, but they will. I don't know what I said on a couple of videos ago, but I did get a temporary warning. It went away. And on the first pass, something kicked it out. They didn't, since it was a warning and it went away, I don't know what it was. So they're watching me now. I got to be careful on the words I use. What I just said might get me in trouble too. I don't know. I will try to keep my filter voice working as much as I can, but we got to talk about the truth. All right, be safe. I know that our news reporter, Eric Stackelbeck, is over there now, and I got some of the information from him, some from a few other sources. So keep an eye on what's going over there. It's a powder keg. Russia's preoccupied, but that will end soon. And we're going to have something major in the United States happen. I've always said a rapture would be a good way to destroy the economies of a number of different countries, which is what they want, so they can come in and say, I'm from the government, I'm here to help. Okay, be safe. Keep praying for everybody that you know that's involved, getting the word out. If you can't get the word out directly, help somebody else to do it. A lot of them have sponsors. You can sign up. Do whatever you can. Simply sharing the message. A lot of you are asking for prayers. Of course you get those. But don't think that we're going to be saved from our current problems by the rapture. God could save us from the problems right now without a rapture. So if you're going through difficulties, it's because you're capable and it's helping. It's helping you or helping somebody. Pray for strength. Okay. I'm going to keep looking for the clouds in the sky, but we've got work to do too. And don't be too crazy with the news. It's going to happen in its own time, but God is set in stone. Bye for now. God bless.